As it turns out, Angel can manage well enough throwing my equipment that we were able to get some footage of her throwing the drive. She has my old Timeless and she really likes it. It's actually a very good reaction for her, so it ended up being a good chance to both show her throwing the drive and to compare it to its predecessor. My layout of 65 by 5 1/4 by 40 for her is 55 by 4 1/2 by 50, so our fingers go in the same place on the ball, but she has a lower track than I do, which produces the difference in the numbers. At first glance, the drive seems to be slightly more angular for her than it is for me. Despite her lower rev rate, her lower speed gives that higher RG core a chance to catch up, so to speak, or to roll a little. It helps out quite a bit that she has a very rev and speed match game, meaning she's not rev or speed dominant, so she matches up well with most reactions, provided that the ball's right for the conditions and she's playing the correct area on the lane. The drive seems to be no exception. Obviously, with a low rev game, flat 10s on half pocket shots are par for the course, and she did leave a few with the drive, but for me that's kind of a 50-50 split between her and the ball. She's going to leave the occasional flat 10 with anything she throws, but like I said on my review, that's also the only thing I can knock the nano cover for. It's just really smooth, and with smooth reactions, it's only natural for that to happen occasionally. However, even with the fit not being her own, she throws it well and it reacts well. While I don't think a higher speed and lower rev combo would be the greatest fit for this ball, it, like the Timeless, fits her game nicely, so she will probably end up with a drive of her own now. With the Timeless, it's easy to see the shape difference. Timeless is 1 part solid, 2 parts pearl, while the drive is 2 parts solid and 1 part pearl and a blend with the nano cover, so again, the math all adds up there. As you can see, the Timeless rolls very good for her too. It's the same story with the drive. Her slower speed allows the ball time to roll a little bit more, slow down, and finish with some power at the pins. If anything, the higher RG of the core keeps the ball from bleeding energy early and or overhooking, so it serves the same purpose for lower speeds as it does for higher rev rates. It just keeps the ball from starting up so soon. It pushes the reaction further down lane where both of those groups need it to be. With it coming factory polished and being pure R2S, it's longer down the lane and sharper at the break point. As I think is perfectly illustrated here, the drive and the Timeless complement each other very well. Now those fans of the Timeless who wished it was just a little bit earlier or a little bit stronger have something they can start a set with before balling down to the Timeless when the lanes transition, or they'll have a ball with the look of the Timeless that they can use for heavier and or longer patterns. I know that some of you still are not fans of either reaction and will never be, but truth be told, there's still a significant group of people who either or both of these balls will fit well. So just judge the balls on how they react, try to ignore all the marketing nonsense and the chatter, and just focus on the ball motion, and who knows, you might actually be surprised here. Thanks for watching. #StormNation.